Hello, everyone.
I only want something to use let my brother get the cover.
I'm your host, Mr. G. Lacey, and I'm with my co-host, Mr. Blake. What's up, Mr. Blake?
Why
Yeah.
you
What's up?
Yeah. What's up? What's up, G? What's up? What's up, G? And guys, this is
My man.
man. We back for chill, official man, and we got
You okay?
for you today. Now, without further ado,
You okay?
let's get into this.
What happened? You had to stay with the phone.
You still on? Uh,
Can you hear me?
yeah, I hear you. All right. Yeah. So, anyways, man. So,
All
let's
right, all right.
get into this week's topics.
He took my crossword again.
We got the NBA trades, guys. So,
Woo!
start with the NBA trades. Start with the NBA trades. I'm gonna go down the list. First one, Giannis to Miami. What are your thoughts on this trade with Giannis to Miami?
Man, this Miami middle, man. I mean, you know, at first, I kind of apply on Giannis because he trade like him kind of keeping the good up last season, saying kind of shutting everything down, let the season play out, which is very professional in his way. But when trade started to spike back up again, I'm like, okay, this could be real. So him going to Miami, that's actually a good place, man, for him to go. I mean, he needed a fresh start, new scenery. You know, I mean, the man wants to win. I mean, and Miami's actually a good place to go. But the only thing I did agree about that trade is the pieces they let go. Now you talking about Tyler Hero going, and a couple other guards and shooters that went to Milwaukee.
Right.
Now you guys have to fill out that point guard shooting guard spot. 'Cause you're gonna need somebody who's gonna run the floor.
For sure.
So, but otherwise, him next to Bam,
Nasty.
Miami trying to do something in the East. Trying to do something.
Yeah. It's gonna make some noise for sure.
And he got Porzingis with the too, so you got extra big help in there on that front court. So
Yeah.
yeah,
And then, man, look, they went out and got a shooter in Tim Hardaway. So
they did get Tim Hardaway. That was the first free agent signing too.
yeah, for sure.
Yep.
So hey,
So
man.
that will help. That'll help him out.
Yeah. Yeah, that's gonna help them out with them extra times where they need extra points off the bench and stuff, man. That's gonna help them and come in handy for sure. But yeah, man. Hey,
Yeah.
yeah, so yeah, man. It's gonna be a good trade, bro. But let me see, man. So my regards in regards to the Giannis trade, bro, I thought that was look. I
Mm-hmm.
always said in the last couple of years, bro, I always thought that he was possibly gonna go to Miami. You know what I'm saying? I thought that was on the radar for sure because I knew that type of
It seems more realistic.
Giannis
Yeah.
is he be wanting to win. You know what I'm saying? He like being part of a winning culture. He like being part of a very hard nosed and very hard working culture. And I felt like Miami was always one of those places that he considered going. And so for it to come to
Yeah.
fruition in this moment at this time, you know what I'm saying? It just all makes sense at this point or whatever. Giannis did what he did. He helped Milwaukee win champion.
Wait, take it
You know,
back.
and he got multiple MVPs. He got a Finals MVP there, and he's also, he had multiple All Star, appearances there. So he gave the city more than enough as a player there in Milwaukee. So he deserves to go out there with a better option or a better situation
No, sit back.
win
Take it to the bathroom.
possibly win another championship at this point. You know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, I thought that was a good move, man. It was definitely blockbuster. You know what I'm saying? It's still him and Bam in the front court, like you said, defensively, they gonna give
Man,
theirs to a lot of people, man. I'm telling you, it's
because
gonna
you wouldn't have thought that move, like that trade, would have been like him, like Giannis and Bam type of thing. But no, I mean you losing a good shooter and hero and every some other good guys that's going to Milwaukee. But man, Look at your front court though. Huh.
Defensively, they just
You
gonna
got Portis to come off the bench.
yeah. Portis. Then you got Tim Hardaway over there too.
Man,
Yeah, man. This is like I said, man. It's gonna be
like a little shift is going.
nightmares. You know what I'm saying? Definitely, especially in the Eastern Conference, where as much as I want to say it's gonna be competition in the Eastern Conference, I believe that this is one of the teams that's gonna be a team to reckon with for sure. With Giannis
Yeah,
and in the front court for sure.
definitely a power shift.
Oh yeah, for sure. So we before all I thought it was gonna be the Knicks,
Put your seatbelt on your seatbelt.
the upper
You
hand
don't need to
conference.
go in
But now
to the back of it.
the Knicks are definitely gonna have competition.
Give me. Yeah, what's all right? Okay.
Hey, Blake, you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, as I said, you know,
Oh yeah, I can now. Yeah.
yeah. So now they're gonna definitely have some competition in the East now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's definitely a power shift. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a power shift.
Oh yeah, for sure. And speaking of,
Especially as some of these other things that happen in these.
oh yeah, we're gonna talk about that. Don't worry about it. Oh, we're gonna get to those. But speaking of trades, we're gonna talk about the next trade, LaMelo Ball to the Timberwolves. What you think about that trade?
That's another team that's like we said, power shift. Not only in the East but the West too. So with the Timberwolves always being like one of those bottom tier top seeds and they be in the playoffs, man. They've been doing some work, man. Like they got you got LaMelo Ball there. Now if you can keep him healthy throughout the whole season, then you got something. You really got something. But man, that's just unfortunate because I think sure, what the Hornets are doing, they're like they're starting over. Because they offloaded Miles Bridges too.
Yeah,
I mean, there's a new shift going on there, but I think they'll be okay. They'll be okay because the assets they have, and some of the guys who are up and coming over there.
right.
But it just needs they got tired of waiting on LaMelo Ball and his injury status, like him being consistently healthy throughout the season. So they decided to finally move on from that. Miles Bridges too. So it's like, man. But
Yeah.
the Timberwolves, they like they say, if he can stay healthy, that's the key thing about this whole thing, this trade. If he can stay healthy, then I can see the Timberwolves doing some damage.
Yeah.
But I don't think they don't have to do this run anymore. It's a lot to happen. I gotta get to breaking down these trades a little bit more. But man, that's a start. I mean, you need Anthony Edwards, man. He needs help over there on that front court.
Right.
You gonna need somebody who's consistently good. Now, LaMelo doesn't have to put the pressure's not on him to do a lot. You got Edwards over there, man. He already started himself. So these two work well together, take the pressure off each other, work together, man. They could be a higher playoff seed team.
Oh yeah, for sure. This is gonna be must see TV, man, for sure.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm liking these trades, man. I'm loving these trades, these acquisitions, these free agent signings. Man, it's like helping teams out that who be on the lower end of the playoff seasons.
Right.
And they can potentially see themselves be higher, if not one of the top five.
Right. For sure.
The Timberwolves, they can be as easy as one of those teams. Be right there in the three maybe four.
Right. Yeah. Hey, look, as far as this trade is concerned, bro, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. When I saw LaMelo and seeing that LaMelo is still within his prime and he's still young, teaming up with Anthony Edwards, who's been to the conference finals not once but twice, being a multiple all-star.
They try to get over that hump.
Yeah, they are. And this is what this is how you know that the Timberwolves organization is not playing about taking advantage of the timeline that they have Anthony Edwards. They are taking it serious.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? They serious about trying to contend. And so now that he knows that, trust and believe, he coming out with a vengeance this year. You know, he coming out with a vengeance this year. And like I said, I think Oklahoma City and the Spurs are still gonna have the teams to beat. But as far as having competition, they're gonna have some very hard competition this upcoming season with all the
Yeah.
different positions that were made in the Western.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so it's gonna be interesting for sure. And I think like this trade with LaMelo Ball, you get a ball player, you get somebody that can get their own shot, and you get somebody that could potentially take the attention off of Anthony Edwards, which will give him a more chance to be off the ball.
Right.
Yeah.
I agree.
So that's definitely something we can definitely look forward to. Definitely a dynamic duo to be reckoned with. And I can't wait to see the results of that. Like you said, if LaMelo Ball can stay healthy throughout the season, man, this could be one of the duos that is deadly in the Western Conference, man.
Yeah. Most definitely for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, so looking forward to this one, man. Looking forward to this one, man. LaMelo to the Timberwolves, LaMelo and Anthony Edwards, bro. Gonna be great. Gonna be great TV. Must see TV to watch. I can even say this would be something that somebody can pay to go see for real, if you want to be honest. You know what I'm saying? I can see people wanting to pay to go see that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So
It's a good thing for Minnesota, man. It's a good thing for their organization.
yeah,
You know,
it's gonna be
make a shift.
Yeah, it's gonna be a box office thing. So they're gonna have people putting butts in seats for sure this year. So yeah, that's good for them. But moving on to the next trade, Ja Morant to the Portland Trail Blazers. What do you think about this? Think about
this one right here.
Now. Think about all the pieces that they have now and what it's going to look like, considering that everybody is healthy. What you think?
See, now, you know, we talked about the first two trades being excellent. This one right here is a head scratcher. Like, Portland, why would you accept this trade? You got, okay, minus Damian Lillard. Okay, we can put that to the side. Put that to the side. He don't really count. But you got other guys in the organization that's ready to step up, ready to take over. You got Scoot Henderson and Shaden Sharp. You guys, them guys are ready to go.
Right.
These ain't no scrubs right here. Man.
Right.
So you know, why trade for Ja Morant? Why stunt these guys go some more? Why put him in there? When he's going to
put butts in seats. That's what they're thinking about. What I would think about. Like, yes, we understand.
I don't get it, man.
Like, okay, on one end, okay, I'm gonna say this, and then I'm gonna let you get back. I'm gonna let you get back to your tape. On one end, you can understand how you can see, okay, all the history of what Ja Morant has done in the past 5 years. Best trade, right? Because of his history of not being available, doing stuff in the media that he ain't got no business doing and just being in all kinds of trouble. More so than he playing basketball, right? But then, on the other end, look at it this way. Ja Morant is on the court. Office.
Oh, I love that. Let me play.
We've ever seen.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? And he's one of the guys that's one of the most explosive and one of the most talented point guards in the NBA when he's healthy and when he's doing what he's supposed to do.
Yeah.
So if you look at it from that perspective, then you think about, man, I want to feel butts and seats. I got David Avia, who became a breakout star last year. I got Damian Lillard, who's a proven veteran, who's a great shooter. I got a couple young pieces that I can put in there. I got a defensive piece a 3-and-D guy in Drew Holiday. Now, let's add another dynamic star to go along with somebody that can really seal the deal or really, change the landscape a little bit. Got to think about
Stop reaching over there.
that perspective. What you think, bro?
You messing with her. Get back.
And the relationship between him and the Grizzlies, it was shaky. Of course, it was all job. I mean, there were like between him getting injured a lot and his off the court shenanigans. I can see that they have turned into an ugly turn. And it did. It was time for him to go. It was time for him for both of them to move on because Grizzlies they're gaining, and John Morant he just probably he needed new scenery, change the scenery. I didn't think it was gonna be Portland. I didn't think it was gonna be I think it was gonna be a team who really need somebody like John Services. I ain't saying John trash or anything. I ain't saying he's washed. No, he still got some good basketball up there. But
you're not.
I would just say it was just I just didn't think it was gonna be Portland.
Yeah. But can you see them being a dynamic duo between him and Dame?
See, and that's the thing right there. Like, why? They already have pieces now. Like I mentioned before, in school, I'm a real big, fan of Scoot Henderson. He's a combo guard. These guys they drafted. You guys, they should, you should trust in that more and see what they got first before even making moves. They even bringing Dame back. That's a head scratcher because Dame's at the tail end of his career.
You don't think Dame can still put up numbers?
I don't know, man. It's not that fact. The fact that he has a lot of minutes on those legs.
True. True, but need that veteran.
It always don't bode well.
Right.
We a guy that takes over a team a lot.
Right. But they need that veteran presence, and then it's not just presence, right? Dame is a guy that can get you those buckets, and he can make those timely shots and those timely decisions when it matters. They still need somebody out there like that. Don't get me wrong. They got a lot of good young talent, right? They got a lot of good young talent. But to me, all of that young talent with proper direction, the playoffs like that. And we've seen that in this year's playoffs. We've seen when it got time to make those
You said you had to use the bathroom.
and those key decisions, there was nobody to do it. So therefore, they were able to make it to the first round, man.
Yeah.
So if they would have had Dame,
I see what you're saying.
right?
I see what you're saying.
Yeah, because I mean, yes, again, I agree. They got a lot of young talent around there. I do agree that you know what I'm saying? They got a lot of good pieces. And I don't think they really traded any of those pieces. They still have them. So with that being said, I think that they needed to be realistic about how can they compete at the highest level in a very competitive Western Conference. And if I need to compete in the Western Conference, I need somebody can stay on.
No stick.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Have impact. And so they had a decent post star possibly in David Avdia. You know what I'm saying? But now, or they needed somebody, or Denny Avdia, I mean, but they needed somebody that was going to kind of push just a little bit. And Ja Morant, when healthy, pushes the needle. All right,
It's not the actual thing, but it's the attachment. What do you say?
I can see it. I give it up, but it's just we'll see.
Yeah.
If anything, I would have thought them boys would have made more of a jump for a dog on front court.
Who? Talking about
all these guards, man.
Yeah. Now that's the problem. Now that you got these guards, now you're gonna have to make some trade pieces. You're gonna have to get rid of a couple assets in order to get somebody in that front court for sure. Because that's crazy. You don't have no real centers for real. This is that don't make any sense. Yeah.
I mean, best hope it works out for you, John. And shoot, put the guns down and play basketball. But,
Yeah, just put your head down and do what you got to do, bro. That's what I recommend to them. Put your head down, do what you got to do, because they not playing no more games with him no more. If he can't make it in Portland, look, I don't know what to tell him. You know, you in Portland, you are in Portland, bro. There should be no reason
right.
for you to be involved in none of this mess, doing none of this garbage. You should be
It's
straight
your
up.
fresh start. Now, what you gonna do with it?
You know what I'm saying? Taking care of your business and doing what you're supposed to do. This is your second opportunity. This is your second chance. This is a fresh start. Make it count and show everybody that you still one of the most explosive and dynamic point guards. You know what I'm saying? And most, you know what I'm saying? And one of the most, you know what I'm saying? One of the best point guards in the NBA. Show them that you're still one of the best point guard. Right now, if you look at it, landscape has changed. You got people like Jay Gilgeous-Alexander. You got people like, you know what I'm saying, Anthony Edwards. Guys have overtaken you. You need to show that you can still compete at a high level with those. You know? Yeah. That being get on to the next trade. Turn it to the Raptors. What do you think about that trade, my man?
Say quiet to the Raptors, man. And the move that he should have never left the team that you won a championship with. I have never seen a superstar of his caliber. You win a championship, you win a championship with the team, but you leave in free agency. Why?
To join the
I
Clippers.
mean, unless you join the Clip Bombs of all teams. You could have went back to San Antonio. That would have been more understandable.
Woo!
But you basically, when you went to LA,
Hold on, wait a minute. Stop. Wait, rewind. Do you understand that if he would have went back to San Antonio, oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God.
bro,
Oh my
bad,
God. Oh my
bad.
boy, you telling me,
You could have went there,
oh,
but you
oh,
wasted like 3, 4, maybe 5 seasons with the doggone organization who promised you to give you nothing but a loss in the playoffs. Regular season wins, but in the playoffs you ain't going nowhere. You're not going nowhere.
man,
So it's basically like you said, you went to the Clippers, you stole money from them, and then left the U.S. to go to Toronto again. You already you back. Should have never left. You probably wouldn't have had another championship
yeah.
because none of those guys over there are screw-ups.
No,
Don't pitch him hard.
no, not at
I
all.
mean,
They can
no,
hit his ground.
none of those guys are screw-ups. No. So you got Scoot. Yeah, we said Scotty. I forgot. Man, what's the kid? Scotty Barnes. Scotty Barnes. Yeah, you got him. You got. Hey, you got a bunch of talent over there. You got man quickly when he's on this on top of this when he's consistent.
Yeah,
He's on.
You cried. So that was your hit.
They get better every time. You went wrong. Van Vliet have nothing.
right,
They would replace that. The boys always been in the playoffs every year.
right.
And, but hey, nonetheless, he's back. He's back there, and know, another team that can possibly make a power shift in a conference.
Right. Right.
So Well, I mean, it's remain to be remain to see something to watch. But
Right.
you know, with him there,
Right.
that team can really dog out some fight. Like they can dog out some wins,
Oh,
and you know, be one of those teams that's the top of the East.
oh yeah, for sure. I agree. I definitely agree. Yeah.
Yeah,
So, hey man, shout out to Kawhi going back to where he won the championship and made that ridiculous shot at. That was the most ridiculous shot in NBA history.
man,
and
man, the double hop thing. Oh man, everybody was holding their breath on that one.
look,
Whatever 3 seconds, everybody.
hey, look. But I'm gonna say this. Speaking of that, he didn't make Joel Embiid cry this year. Not with Jaylen Brown on the team.
Hey, that's
Look,
the team that could be on the decline. I don't know, man. A lot
what?
of crazy stuff.
Who gonna be on the decline?
The Celtics, man. I'm not gonna be surprised if them boys decline. Yeah.
Yeah, they definitely on the decline, definitely. But
They gonna be trading. They're gonna be trading spots where when the Bulls will be at. They're gonna be the 7-8 seeds.
oh my goodness, yeah, they did well terrible because we finna get into that next trade, man. So speaking of trades, man, what do you think about the Celtics trading Jaylen Brown to the 76ers?
Like garbage. Why would you trade one of your premier stars, if not superstar, to the 76ers for Paul George? Man, Paul George like 50,000 years old.
And
You trade him?
he never does what he needs to do ever.
He don't.
In the last
No.
years, when has he been? When has he did what he needed to do in the last 7 years?
Came up short. He came in nothing but short. If not, he always hurt.
But he always getting paid.
Always, yeah. He constantly he paid these fat rich deals, man. Might as well have gold toothpicks. I, Celtics. See, I know the Celtics are a much smarter organization than this. Man. I don't know if it's the draft pick, because I think they got draft picks that came back with. I haven't really. I mean, I'm just more shocked about the trade than reading what the people what all was including that trade.
You traded a Finals MVP, man.
Man, what the heck? I almost said HE double hockey sticks, but man, what the heck? I don't understand that. Like, what are y'all doing? Or who do y'all have over there that's ready to step up and be in Jaylen Brown's shoes?
Nobody.
You can't say Paul George.
Oh my God.
Tatum is his own player.
Who gonna step up to be Jaylen Brown at this? Ain't a lot of Jaylen Browns out there in the league right now. I'm sorry, there is none. There are none. Unless you are a Finals MVP, you cannot take the shoes of Jaylen Brown. It's not realistic. No.
I can't hear you.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
You know that's not realistic, right?
What's that?
Jaylen Brown, them like can you replace? How can you replace Jaylen Brown? Can the Celtics replace Jaylen Brown? He's Finals MVP. The only trade
Finals MVP.
The only trade that would have been a good trade if it was able to happen was them giving Giannis for Jaylen Brown. That would have been the only trade that would have made sense. That trade did not happen. So therefore, anything else that you got back for Jaylen
10 minutes with this one, and then I'll get back.
going to
That one's so little.
efficient. Even if you were going to get draft picks, that was not going to be enough. So this was just very bad, poor decision. Another bad, poor decision for the second year in a row from a storied franchise. Like, this is crazy. Dallas did it last.
That's what I'm saying, man. That's nuts.
Look, Dallas did it last year, and this year,
Yep.
Celtics. Hello, we still last year.
Just shaking my head in silence.
Yeah, it was bad. It's bad.
Really, Dallas? I'm sorry, George. I'm gonna do this again. Really, Dallas? You trading Luka?
Yep.
And then you got back AD. Guess what? You got AD. You got your defensive star. What you trading to the Wizards?
But where do hurt? But
Wizards.
yeah, never mind. I need to go exercise that.
What? Man, I'll tell you, some of these organizations, I'm just be scratching my head, man. I don't know.
At this point, I guess they just need to start firing some executives. Now,
God, clear it out.
Yeah, exactly. Because
Before
your scouting department and your front office executives. What? Yeah, I need to do some changes there before y'all start doing changes in the court.
I'm telling you, because they're gonna mess up your organization. They're gonna everything that you're trying to build, man. Everything that y'all have built in the last 5 years, I'm talking about the Celtics, right? Everything that they have built in the last 5 years, the Celtics organization, as far as building a championship caliber team, is gone completely down the drain. Now, the only thing you got left of that team is Jason Tatum, the guy, what's his name? I forgot the guy that come off the bench, the bald headed guy, I forgot his name or whatever. And you got Pritchard. That's about it.
Yeah, I forget his name too. He remind me a lot of his name.
Yeah. Yeah. Blake, can you see me?
No. 75% good. 75% better than what you in JB. Otherwise, he's a bust.
Yeah, that was a bad trade. That's all I can say. It was a bad trade. And they're gonna look back on this trade and realize the mistake that they made, because now
I want to see what Tatum think.
Oh my goodness. And you just sent him to the Eastern Conference rivals.
Yeah, you really did.
You sent him to the 76ers, the same team that just pushed you out of the playoffs. You did them a finals MVP. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. I look.
I'm glad.
Look, I'm looking forward to definitely watching the team, but
okay, leave it there.
Man, this is gonna be awkward, bro.
Leave it.
Yeah.
But for the Celtics, fans and people watching basketball for the Celtics or whatnot, definitely gonna be an awkward moment. And I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say at this point. Like I said again, I don't see how you trade away your finals MVP after he just won you a championship 2 years ago. And the only reason y'all even got to the playoffs this year was because he performed at such a high level. So, yeah, man, it's sad, man. It's sad. It's a sad situation.
Yeah. Well, actually, not for me. I don't like the Celtics at all. So, hey, I'm a Lakers fan.
Well,
actually, I'm laughing at them.
No, in that case, obviously, I'm a Laker organization fan, right? And so, in that case, of course, I'm not too sad about them losing. It's like I don't want you to get no more championships. I'm not saying that.
Exactly.
I'm just saying the overall look of that trade as an NBA fan, I'm like, man, this is the dumbest thing y'all could have done in history, man. But
I tell you,
but it's also a gift to NBA fans because now we get to witness Jaylen Brown over there with BJ Edgecombe and Tyrese Maxey, bro. This is going to be so good, so good.
then when Embiid get his crap together, then that can be even a better team.
That's
That could be talking about one of the top 3 teams in that conference
for sure,
easily.
if not top 2, because
If not top 2.
that team right there, man, can go up against that lineup, any lineup in the NBA, man. If you have a team, that lineup is crazy right there.
Yeah.
Crazy.
What you learning?
So
Crazy,
I'm
man.
gonna be interested to see how it all unfold, man. But
Yeah, I am too. Yeah, for real.
that was one of the trade. That trade out of all the trades, even though the other trades were just as shocking
How do you say
that we've seen
rice and green tea?
this free agency so far.
Mm-hmm.
So
You said, what was that? Oh,
You want to do a lingo?
that Brown trade, yeah, that was the most shocking one.
that was.
Yeah.
Man.
Now that we back off the trades, right? We done got our on the trades. We're gonna swing on down to the draft. First,
You on his shoulder.
all right, man. So here we go, man.
Be like,
Topic of discussion. Out of the first 3 draft picks, which one will have an immediate impact? Bonster, Jaron Peterson, Cameron Booth.
I'm a Duke guy, so I'm always gonna go with my Duke boys.
Knew you was gonna say that. I knew it.
But hold on. I just want to give a shout out to my boys real quick on Malik Brown. He's going to the Spurs. Isaiah Evans going to the Timberwolves. Who should make that wing in that 2 really good this year? And then Cam Boozer, of course, man, of course. Got to give my guys a shout out. But my most interesting part of this trade is that number 1 draft pick, the guy who says, I don't need to work out. I don't need to work out for any team, If that's his choice, that's his choice. But he's just playing. He's number 1. He knew he's number 1. And he got drafted number 1. Okay. You got confidence. You got I want to see that on the court. I want to see that on the NBA floor. That you that number 1 guy.
Right.
You up here calling. You up here claiming it. I don't got to work out for no team. And you just say, yeah, I'm number 1. Okay. I want to see.
Oh yeah.
Not on the summer league either. I want to see you on the NBA floor when preseason and the season starts. I want to see you.
Oh yeah. I definitely agree, man. If he decided, I didn't personally know that. I'm just learning that from you.
Yeah.
He used to do a workout, but if that's the case, if the first draft pick, which is AJ DeBonster, if I'm pronouncing it correctly, if that's the one you're talking about, he refused to do a workout and he said that he's that good, hey, we gonna see when he get on the court, like you said.
I want to see this. Okay, Kobe.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, we gonna see. We gonna see. We gonna see. Because you in a team, you on a team, you are on a team that really needs somebody that's gonna take the reins. You know what I'm saying? And this would be the time for you to step up and take the reins, This would be the time for you to, you know what I'm saying, become that, start becoming a leader of that team and building the system in that for that team. That's what the Wizards need right now. So if he's really up to that, hey, more power to him. Yeah.
I would say.
Oh yeah. For sure. Yeah. So hey, yeah. I'm personally I'm gonna say I'm looking forward to I'm looking forward to seeing how Cameron Boozer does. I know
Yeah,
he didn't end up going as far as he would have liked to in the tournament, but I just believe that he has a shot. You know what I'm saying? And I think that ultimately he has the type of game that can translate in the NBA quite well. So I'm going to see if that, you know what I'm saying, if what he showed us when he was in the, in the NCAA when he was playing in the tournament, if he can show that same tenacity and that same discipline and overall gameplay on the court in the NBA as he did when he was in the tournament for the NCAA tournament this year.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So I
yeah.
I like your boy.
Well,
Boy, I like him.
yeah, see that too.
Yeah, like him. So I want to see what he gonna do, man. Yep, yep.
Yeah, I think he is though. For you know, he'll fare pretty well because he's versatile.
Right.
You know, for a big thing like that, he a little bit more of that for these big, like the threes and four guys. So yeah, I definitely yeah. He tough just like his dad, man. So man, I
Yeah.
definitely see it.
Right. Hey, what? I think your
I
pick
hope the
now.
best for him, man.
Yeah, yeah. There you go. You back on there. All right. Yeah, but yeah,
Uh,
yeah,
okay, all right, all right.
yeah. But yeah, man. Nah, man. Yeah, we gonna see, man. We gonna see how your boy do. Hey, I think he looked good, but we gonna, he on where did he go? He went to um Memphis. Is that where he went? To Memphis? Where did he go?
You know what? Because to be honest, I'm looking first 10 picks of that draft, man. So
I think. Hold on. I think
I can let you. I think it was Memphis. So let me see.
Yeah, I got to look it up too myself. Um,
Who was it? Yeah, he went to the Grizzlies. Yeah, yeah.
so
So that's
hmm,
so
hmm,
that's about yeah. Not
hmm.
a point guard, but hey, you got your next potential,
Yeah,
you know, star,
yeah.
a young star in the making there.
Oh yeah. So hey, that was a good pickup. That's why that's why the Grizzlies. That's another reason why the Grizzlies probably traded Ja Morant.
That's what I'm thinking too. I didn't really see that at first, but it makes a lot of sense now.
Yeah, because if you got a young star now, you don't want that to be a clash, and you don't want him to have a negative impact on the growth, you know what I'm saying, on the court and the growth off the court of somebody
Off
like
the court.
Cameron Boozer. So yeah, you definitely want to look at that differently. Yeah, for sure. So yeah, man, they
Yeah,
probably made the best
sure.
move by sending Ja Morant over to Portland just because they realized that they were going to have a new young nucleus starting with Cameron Boozer as one of their main stars.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you never know, man. Hey, this might turn into something. I didn't think about that he got drafted to the Grizzlies for sure. That's pretty
Yeah.
interesting. Yeah.
But the Grizzlies have a couple of young studs over there, man, that could take the place of John, and they already have. So,
Yeah.
all they gotta do is they're gonna get them how they looking in a full time role.
Right.
Like start 5 role.
Oh yeah. For sure. So that Grizzlies team was gonna look interesting last year. They probably got maybe 1 or 2 years of development, but it may look good in a couple years. We'll see.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Moving on to the next topic of discussion, bro. So, speaking of things, shocking things to happen, What is your opinion about Serena returning to tennis? She returned, but she ended up losing her matchup in the first round. Do you think she can still compete with the best of the tennis players?
See, that's a question that's remained to be seen. I don't want to say it because Serena Williams, she's been an icon to tennis for years. I mean, years, and she's been on the top of her game for years. And
Right,
she's a dynamic tennis player, like domination. To retire and then come back, no, she lost the first round. You are going to because you step away from the game of tennis. Coming back is never easy. Especially that you can say basketball, baseball, football all you want, but tennis, especially you got to be in your tip top shape. You got to be on it. You got to be able to move and everything.
right.
That's tough to do.
Oh
For
yeah.
her to even do that, that's crazy.
Oh yeah.
Uh, I remember. I want to see her next two matches. Before I can answer that question, I want to see her first two matches first. Well, not first two, but her next two matches and see how she get back into it with the groove of things. Man, it's never easy
Right.
doing something, coming back. But for her to do that, I applaud her. I applaud her, and she, that's tough.
Yeah.
That's tough.
Yeah. And
So
it's a lot of tough competition out there now. And
definitely is a lot more than what it usually was.
yeah. Yeah. And like I said, she's one of the greatest. If not, and for her to come back, I root for her, but I also ask the question of, can she still compete at the highest level? And you know what I'm saying? Is it going to can she still take on not just the mental strain of it, but the physical strain of it? Because it's a lot that goes into that when you have to compete and matchup after matchup has to be, consistently. You know what I'm saying? That's a lot.
Yeah.
You don't want to be in that back seat.
And to just step back into that,
Yeah.
that's a lot hard. That's a lot easier said than done, no matter who you are,
Yeah.
Yeah. So hey,
Absolutely.
yeah, more, shout out to her. She's able to compete. But speaking of competition, right? In tennis, Coco Gauff moved to the last round of the Wimbledon recently. Do you think she is going to now? This is a different question.
Yeah.
Serena Williams has already accomplished way more than most people probably ever thought she was going to accomplish, if not more. One of the
My
greatest.
daughter. Thank you to my daughter. And my daughter.
And
Thank you to my daughter.
that Coco Gauff
And my daughter. Thank you to my daughter.
to what Serena had.
I've been corrupted.
So,
What are you doing? Tripping.
eh, repeat that question one more time.
Can Coco Gauff have good of career as Serena did, or close to it?
What Serena did?
I know that's a
I don't know about that one.
yeah.
Just like one, but there's only be one Michael Jordan. There's gonna be only one Kobe, one Serena. Like Serena, there only be one. I don't know if she ever. That's humongous shoes to fill. But for her herself, I just saying, I don't know about filling in the shoes, but
Can she get
she
close?
has a chance to get close to it. Absolutely. Been working hard enough, man. I don't know how many seasons she's had already. I'm thinking this is somewhere between that 5 and 6 range.
Right. Yeah.
Shanika,
Yeah.
come here. Come here.
Yeah. Yeah. So.
No, come here.
So yeah, I think so. I believe so.
Didn't I tell you to go take that on? Go put it back on.
Me personally, this is what I'm gonna say about Coco Gauff. She is a very great competitor. And as far as her overall way of going about tennis. My thing about it is we got to consider again, right? Even to get close to Serena Williams, right, you have to compete at the highest level every single year, and you have to be able to make it through and beat a lot of great competition and
Yeah, because that's a great even overseas.
over a long period of time. As much as as much as I root for Coco Golf,
We
and
got time.
he
We
has
got time.
to do so
Get the blanket.
in today's culture of sports, it's a very
Oh, okay.
see a lot of these current athletes being able to fulfill the shoes of that past generation of athletes, especially somebody like Serena Williams. You know,
So
so it's gonna be interesting to see how that plays out. That's a lot. That's a lot to ask for. We witnessed a lot of great moments from Serena Williams, and those are moments that are going to go down in history that we are never going to be able to get back because it was a moment in time.
Cold. Arms are cold.
So hey, man, it's going to be interesting. Definitely, man.
definitely, yeah.
Yeah. But speaking of that, all right, man, we went from basketball
Video.
to the tennis. Now we finna move over to boxing, bro. On the 25th, Errol Spence is going to make his return to the boxing ring. Is he still capable of being a contender considering the landscape of boxing right now?
Okay, that last part. Okay, say that again. That last part. That last part of that question.
Is he capable of being a contender considering the current landscape of boxing right now? Don't laugh.
All right, questions there, man.
Look, don't laugh. No, no, no. No, 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 no.
I, I don't know about that one, man. I
Oh,
mean,
oh, oh, that's not good, man.
Alfredo.
That's not good, man. You,
But I don't know, man. I mean, boxing, if you once been on top of your game, you always been on top of your game. If you push yourself, like I said, it all comes down to how well in shape you get it. You put yourself in
right,
and your workouts. And I wouldn't have no problem with Spence being that top guy again. But well, coming back to boxing, period, and then being able to compete at the top level, it's gonna take some time.
but you think
And he's coming back.
yeah.
Said, what was that, Jordan?
Do you think he's capable, or you just think, or you not too sure on it right now?
I'm not too sure about that right now. It just really depends on how you get back on that ring and see what he does,
Yeah,
and yeah,
yeah,
then we can go from there. Now, if he's able to, last some rounds in there, last 12 rounds, and even get a knockout, oh yeah.
yeah,
Then I can say, okay, he really didn't miss too many beats there.
yeah. He really been in the gym,
Give him the cover.
whether
Give
he
him the cover. Leave him alone.
seriously or not, or if he just coming back because he just he not doing nothing else. We'll know the difference.
I put my cup on
Right,
the floor. The
definitely.
grumpy self.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So, hey, man.
But hey, Spence, okay, Spence, I see you, man. I see you.
Hmm.
You come back and do your thing, man. Hey, proud to you.
Right.
I never hated on the guy. Shoot. I appreciate good boxing. And that's what he did. Brought around some great boxing.
Oh yeah, for sure. So
Yes.
hopefully he can get back to a good position in boxing, but we have to see based on his next matchup that he's gonna have on the 25th.
Yeah,
Oh.
that's for sure.
Yeah, so I think like I said, I think he can compete, but we gotta very much see because there's so many great fighters out there now you know what I'm saying, that are competing at the highest level, it's going to be hard to get yourself back up there, even if he was to win a fight, to be able to compete with the other competition. People like Shakur
Hey, boy.
Stevenson. You got people like Shakur Stevenson. You got people like Boots Ennis. You know what I'm saying? You got guys like that it's going to be hard to go out there and compete with, with those type of guys now that you haven't been in boxing for a minute. And you don't want to go out there and get embarrassed by one of those guys. That's for sure.
Right. You definitely don't, because one thing about boxing, boy, man,
It'll humble you.
you will humble you real quick. Real quick.
Oh yeah. Ask
Show no mercy.
the guys who played boxing, who thought boxing was a game. Now,
Jake Paul.
Now they don't think it's a game, You can't play boxing.
Right. You get your jaw broke, then it ain't no fun in games no more, is it?
Nope. You get it
You have
replaced.
to have 15 screws put into your head.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Get your brain damage. You can't play boxing. Playing boxing is not something you do. You don't play
Oh,
with people trying to punch you in the face.
I'm thirsty.
yeah,
I'm hungry.
that's for sure.
Yeah. Yeah. So that is that's something that's
You hungry?
people
I'm
got
American.
playing. Social media made it popular to go online and be like, "Oh, I'm a boxer and I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do that." When Jake Paul got knocked out
That's
recently,
normal.
all of that vanished. People started getting back to a dose of reality.
Yep.
You know what? I ain't even feed into that. I want my blanket, and I ain't been fighting for it either.
Yep. And that was
Don't hit my blanket with no blanket. Don't hit her with no blanket.
with that being said, you know what I'm saying? Speaking of fights, Anthony Joshua will also be returning to the ring on the 25th. And this is gonna be interesting. If he wins this next fight, right? That he's coming back and facing this guy. I forgot the guy's name. Who should be his next opponent? Should we get a Wilder versus Joshua fight? Or should we get Fury versus Joshua fight?
I would say Wilder. I would say Wilder. That's gonna be more of a tough thing. I think he has me personally, I think he has an edge over Fury.
Right.
But for him versus Wilder, that's that's gonna be more of his speed right there. I mean, more of a like a top tier matchup right there. I would say. I like now. Don't get me wrong. I like Fury.
Right.
I do. But
That's me.
yes.
But you think Wilder would be a better match?
It's almost empty. No. It looks like you.
85 ounces.
What? That's at 85 degrees on our
But
feet.
yeah,
Yeah. Wilder would be interesting.
that would be interesting. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. I personally, I'm gonna say this. I would like to see the Wilder versus Joshua fight. 'Cause that's the fight I've been wanting to see for a long time. But
Yeah, man.
I'm also say the more realistic I can see happening is Anthony Joshua and Tyson Fury.
Okay. See, I don't know. I wouldn't say I want Joshua would beat the sleeves off or nothing like that, but I don't know. He probably got something there. But I'll say that's probably more of a matchup right there. I mean, not more man. That would be more enticing of a matchup. That's pay-per-view status right there.
What?
Tyson versus Wilder. I mean, no, Tyson.
No, wow. Yeah,
Wilder versus Joshua. Yeah.
Yeah.
That means it's your bedtime.
Definitely.
That's gonna be one of those Don King type setups there.
Oh yeah, for sure. And they'll have that in either Vegas or Saudi Arabia or something,
Yelling, I'm pushing you to sleep.
where they compete, and you know what I'm saying? It's a box office hit. Somewhere in either New York, Saudi Arabia, or Las Vegas, something like that. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, I
yeah.
see that happening for sure, for sure. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, man. So, hey, man, I'm looking forward to it, man. I'm looking forward to seeing Anthony Joshua get back in that ring. And man, look, we don't know if he get back in the ring, he do well. We might get to see that Wilder fight. We never know, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what Wilder's coming up doing when was coming up, but we might get to see a fight. We get to see that, man. It'd be a definite gift to people who are fans of boxing. That'll be definitely a gift to us to see Wilder
Yeah,
versus Joshua.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
absolutely.
He just got kicked
Oh
in
yeah.
the booty cheek.
With that being said, on to the final question, man. This is
So
one
they say
you might have to ask it anyway because it's happening right now.
Tom just is what it is.
Is in full effect.
Mm-hmm. He's a part of the
The USA has made it to the round of 16.
data.
If the US continues to win, you see yourself tuning in to watch a soccer match with the USA.
Yeah.
Gotta go for the country you can. The USA, they always have the edge of being competitive when it comes to the World Cup. And hey, they got a legitimate shot this year. You know, you can tell when the USA team whether they had that team or not. And this year they were right in the middle of that pack, but they really solidified themselves as being one of them teams that can beat the winning out. So they got world class players all the way. So
Yeah,
I can't see them, letting up like, till it gets to like the final round of like the final four type.
yeah,
It can happen.
yeah, man. Hey, it's realistic, man. And if
What, 13, 14, 15 years old? So that means he's 15.
if
He's
the USA
15.
can get there, man, get to like the Elite Eight,
So what are you?
I might start to tune in.
What are
It's
you? So it just gets over you.
interesting.
Yeah,
Might get
absolutely.
Look
yeah,
it up.
man. And what do you know? What if we be someone like
Well, however old he was, you were.
or somebody like that, man? That'll be ooh, man.
Yeah,
That'll
A
be
little bit.
yeah, yeah, man. Yeah, yeah. So, hey, man, shout out to the soccer fans. I know we got a lot of them right now. Or whatever. Everybody watching the World Cup,
13. How old is he now?
they seeing everything that is happening, bro. You know what I'm saying? All of the great players like Mbappe, Ronaldo, Messi, all of them are doing very well, including I forgot the phenomenon's name. He like 16. He doing well. So shout out to all of them, man. They doing well. I'm a USA guy, man. I gotta go with USA team. And look, if they can make it to the Elite Eight and possibly even make it to the Final Four, I'm gonna start tuning in. I might try to see if I can watch some of it, man. Because hey, that'll be real interesting for sure. Yep, yep. Oh yeah, oh yeah, man. So I'm gonna end it like this. Here are the final thoughts of this episode, bro. Where is LeBron going?
When you were born, it was summertime. Way too hot for you to be outside.
If anything will make more sense for him to go, it's probably to go to State to go in the career with his best friend in the whole wide world who kicked his butt many times in the finals.
Oh man, yeah, yeah. Hey, he could go in.
That's what I most likely I realize more realistically. That's where I see him going. It could be some dark horse team out there. And he can even come back to the Lakers if he wants to. But hey, I'm just be more realistic. He probably gonna go where they can compete a little bit more.
Right.
He's probably go to State.
Right. That'll be interesting, man. That'll be interesting to see. I'm gonna tell you a dark horse team that ain't nobody thinking about. Cause he gonna sign the vet minimum probably wherever he goes at this point, because he's not looking for money. No.
That's 10 Mexican.
If he goes, To the Sixers.
To the Sixers.
And Colorado, I can see that. And Texas. My cousins and my sister, my sister and my cousins make up a large population of those Mexicans.
Mhm.
Yeah, my bad. Yeah, I can definitely see that.
Man, if he gets to
I
the
mean,
Sixers, man,
they don't got no power forward over there right now. He's somebody who
Would
can
you
play
believe me
play
if I said
that
that
rotation with
Mexico,
DJ,
there's not that many Mexicans?
Embiid and all them that take the pressure off Embiid. I can see that.
I said New Mexico,
if he get that,
not
if he get that role, man,
New
look,
Mexico.
they are
New Mexico
instant
is in South
in the
America.
Eastern Conference. Instant.
Oh yeah, yep.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that's exactly what I'm talking about. Like one of them top 3 teams.
Yeah,
76ers, they definitely they definitely are one of them.
yeah. Oh yeah. They'll be competing in the East for sure.
Not many
So hey,
Americans like to do
you know where it's
landscaping
going?
stuff like that.
But hey,
that
it's gonna be fun to watch. Wherever he go, he definitely gonna change the
So they're not taking
landscape.
that job. They're just kind of
Yeah.
they're doing a job
And
that
you want to say a final thought? I want to throw one out there because people gonna tell me we watching this podcast saying, "Oh, you guys are Laker fans, but you guys not talking about your own team." Hey, Walker Kessler, welcome to the Lakers.
Oh yeah.
Welcome to the Lakers.
Oh yeah.
There you go. Now you can say I ain't talking about my own team. Hey.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Walker Kessler definitely was a
Our own team.
but I just believe that we could have signed him a long time ago. I feel like this is something we could go.
We could have done that a long time ago. It should have been done a long time ago.
Yeah, it was ridiculous. This it make no sense. That's why with the Lakers thing now, I'm just feeling like it was a bad relationship between the Lakers and Ron as far as him and
billboard right in the middle of
on between them because they asked for these type of trades before but they never got them. And
Yeah.
gone.
Look that way. Look that way.
Hey.
There's some over there too. But it's one close up right here.
I'm
That way.
said, I think that this was bad. I think this was because as they are additions to the team. I think that they could have made these trades last year and it would have been more effective. Now you're gonna have to wait a couple of years to see what it all turns out to be. You know what I'm saying?
definitely going to see that.
2 years.
Yeah.
Versus
Yeah.
if you got it last year, you might have been able to compete at a high level last year, seeing as how well we did without Luka. You know what I'm saying? If we would have had a couple of other pieces, we would have been in the season until Luka got back.
I'll take you somewhere.
Could have happened, you know. So, it's just it's a lot of different factors that played a role into what happened overall, man. But all I can say is, man, look, I want the Lakers organizations to do well, but at the same time, bro,
I wanted the millions in
player,
Monster movie.
and I hope that he goes somewhere where
I haven't got to see it.
and he could possibly be champion.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
For sure.
That's a big hope.
Oh, you said there's a big hope.
Big hope.
Yeah, let me
Big hope.
if he only getting the veteran minimum, I guarantee you he can go somewhere where they can compete for a title. Trust me. So I'm looking forward to it. I think LeBron gonna go somewhere where they can definitely compete for a title, man. I think you know what I'm saying. After this year, like this year, he got so many different options he can choose. He might already know where he's going. He's making us wait. And then I guarantee you, it's gonna be somebody where he feel like how he's been about. In the next couple of years, he's gonna be able to compete level, possibly win a championship.
Yeah, man.
So hey, looking forward to it, man. But with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, bro, that's all we got for you, man. The trade deadline has already been crazy. It's probably gonna be even crazier. It's still going on, man. And this upcoming NBA season, man, is gonna be one to watch for sure. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, guys, Watch some
Yep.
because
saying
there's only one
for the
smoke.
NBA season. Continue to watch these trades, man. And shout out to everybody. I hope you have a great rest of your weekend, a great holiday, and we will see you next time. Yeah. All right.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes.